What's going on, guys? Bastamouth here. I was looking through some Call of Duty mobile reviews to see what other people thought of the game, and I came across some pretty hilarious negative reviews. So today, what I'm going to be doing is reviewing some of these reviews. First of all, we have PLB and IL, the title Full of Hackers, says, "Don't waste your time. Garbage. Hacking cocksuckers need curb stomped. Y'all need to change Battle Royale to Camper Royale. Pussies winning with 3 kills, hiding out, and letting the real killers do all the killing. You punks are pussies." Followed by 5 exclamation points. Yeah, so this guy has just clearly had a bad game and wrote a rage review. But, I mean, sounds like he just needs to get better at playing and shooting. I play the game a lot. I don't really run into that many hackers, so let's move on to the next one. So, Bentel Emerk says, "Amazing potential, but a fatal flaw." Says, "It's baffling. So much work clearly went into this game, and it truly could be perfect. It for bleh, can't speak. It for some inexplicable reason. The game hosts allow a vast majority of advanced players to blatantly cheat. Literally every player above master in ranked games is using some kind of hack. Most are subtle, known as soft hacks. Others more obvious. The players are blatant, brag about it in game, and even try to sell the mods, yet Activision does nothing. The game is literally unplayable for anyone who refuses to cheat. What a waste." So, I'm not really big into ranked multiplayer matching. I'm more into Battle Royale, but I do play some ranked multiplayer, and I really don't notice that many people hacking. Maybe an emulator once every 5 to 10 games, I notice, and even then, I'm not certain. They could just be really good. It just sounds like this guy's kind of bad at the game. Like, I don't know who has the time to soft hack COD Mobile is my question. Like, who's really that concerned? If you're hacking in COD Mobile, which I already think most people don't even have the time to really do, why would anyone do that? Why would you soft hack? Like, why would you go through the effort of trying to hide your hacks in COD Mobile? It's not that serious. Um, Next, Ashley Rose 22 says, "Make this happen. This game would be great if it were compatible with a controller." Now, I think this one is funny because the whole idea behind COD Mobile is that you don't use a controller, you use your phone or iPad or whatever. It doesn't really make sense. Just play a regular Call of Duty game if you want to use a controller. I don't get it. It's on your phone. The idea is that it's mobile. You're gonna bring a controller everywhere you go with you? I don't know. Next one. Royal Giant 24. Title, Players. "I've been playing for a while now, and now that ranked matches are here, the game feels rigged because I get AI and lose every match because I get partnered with bad players. This game is really bad and do not recommend playing at this point. I hate the game because I get partnered with the worst players and the other team wins right away. This game is rigid." Assume he meant to say rigged there again. Um, Sounds like you just need friends, dude. Like, if you're losing with random teammates, find some friends to play with. I don't know. I don't see how that's a problem with the game and constitutes a negative review. You just find some people to play with, I guess. It's not that complicated. A lot of people who play COD Mobile just play for fun. They don't take the game very seriously. It's a mobile game for your phone. Um, yeah, I don't know. Just get good, I guess. This one, Brenda Sastry says, "No female avatar. There are no options for female avatar unless you pay. Very sexist." So, although I disagree to the extent that it's sexist, I do kind of agree with this one. There should be a female avatar. Like, why not? A pretty high ratio of girls play the game, so Makes sense that there should be a default female avatar. Um, Fugata here says, fix this problem. I hate when I get a phone call and get kicked from the game, and then I get a penalty for it. It's not fair. You ever heard of Do Not Disturb, dude? Or is the game really that important to you? What if, I don't know, it's an emergency and someone calls you? Is it really worth winning in COD Mobile? I don't know. Use Do Not Disturb. It's easy. Oilim3 says, poor audio and prize rewards. I spent a lot of money on the game just to have the same repeated item. Yeah, crates are gambling, dude. And the house always wins. So stop gambling and you won't lose your money. Also, most of what I've seen on the market, from what I can tell, provides no real statistical advantage, besides some of the abilities and score streaks that you can buy, but you can get those for free if you just spend a little time. So, kind of a pointless negative review there. Keegan J says, hate TDM on Nuketown. TDM needs to be removed. I was playing ranked on Nuketown, and both teams kept sparring on the same side, or sparring. I assume you mean spawning. You spawn, and there are already 3 guys from the other team to kill you. So I don't think Team Deathmatch, like the most standard of game modes, needs to be removed because you had a bad game and the spawns were a little messed up. It just sounds like you played poorly and lost. I don't think that makes the game bad. But better luck next time, I guess. Keegan J. This is kind of a long one. MR Medina says, game is terrible now. At first, this game was fun. Not having a condole or good PC, this COD app was a great outlet. But the more I play and level up, the more and more you see ridiculous amount of PC sim users and aimbot users there are. It's terrible, and reporting them does nothing. There are 0 consequences. The game is 0 fun for those of us who have to put time and grind to level up. Worse is that players will brag about it before the match starts. As far as I'm concerned, this will be the only Activision game I get. It's not worth the headache and aggravation playing with these types of people. Yeah, the rest is more of the same. Sounds like you just ranked up and started playing better players. Like, I play at Legendary and Battle Royale. I don't see anybody blatantly aimbotting using cheats. Maybe PC sims once in a while, but sounds like you just need to get a little better at the game. MR Medina. Next, Roy's my boy. Do not get this game. This game is riddled with hackers, and no one is doing anything about them. In my experience, it's rare not to come across a hacker every 5 to 7 games. It seems like every time I get on, something is wrong. This isn't some review I've written after raging. Clearly, this has been consistent for the past 2 to 3 months. I see people tracking through walls and all sorts of things. I've given up with reporting them at this point. Doesn't really seem like the devs care at all. All they want is money. They pump out new crates to spend money on, but they don't really fix actual problems. But we can't expect much from Activision anyway. I wouldn't recommend this to anyone. Just more crying over losing and getting killed. Again, I play this game pretty much every day. Very rarely do I come across... I don't think I've ever come across a blatant cheater. I've a few hundred hours in the game, easy. Get good, dude. Roy's my boy. Pekin Tom 420. Hackers will always be noobs. Can't argue with that, but let's see what he has to say. Level 3 vest, fully geared up with golden attachments, 150 HP, and unloaded a full 40 round clip into this hacker, and he kills me with one-shot pistol. The game is going to be best played in hack mode. Don't waste any money. It's all bullshit. Happy to say I never spent a dime on it, but my time is money, so I guess they win. Pekin Tom 420, I don't know. Maybe you ran into a hacker. Maybe you're shit. I would bet on that you're shit. With a name like Pekin Tom 420, how good could you be? Maybe lag. I see a lot of people in these reviews crying about lag like it's the game's problem and not their Wi-Fi. Maybe that, I don't know, maybe hacking is more of a thing at lower ranked, because those people in games tend to like to prey on the weak. But my favorite part about this is my time is money, so I guess they win. Um, I'm sure you're very important, Pekin Tom 420. Taking valuable time to play COD Mobile when you should be looking at girls through their windows and smoking weed, I guess. Um, Next is Morningwood 9669. Need to fix the shooting. When you shoot somebody, the bullets seem to get away to you, like cut corners or curve to you, and it really annoying. I would like this fixed because it makes the game less fun if people didn't have trash aiming and had to have the bullets do the work. So I'm going to try and decipher this the best way I can, which is that his internet sucks and the bullets, his internet and aim probably suck, and he's mad that he sucks and he wants to blame it on the game instead of himself. Next up is Should Be Trusted, titled The Chat Isn't Okay. The game is perfect. The chat ruins it. People will sit in chat looking for girls to prey on. 55% of people who play this game are pedophiles. So I don't know where he's getting the 55% statistic from, but I do agree. If you look at the chat, it's pretty grimy. Lot of pieces of shit chilling in the chat. And I also agree that the game is pretty much perfect. It's very well done. Um, so I kind of agree with this review. Should be trusted. I agree. You should be trusted. Best gamer Rish A121 says, teammates, my team stinks in ranked matches. I am wasting so much time. That sounds like your problem. Why are you wasting so much of your time? Um, I don't see how it's a problem with the game. You admit that it's you wasting your own time. So, kind of a useless review there. Monroe, aka McHooperson, says controller dead zone. The dead zone is way too big using Xbox One controller. Makes controller play very difficult. Can you add a dead zone slider so that the user, just more controller crying? It's COD Mobile. Using a controller is cheating. Like, why is this a negative review on the game when you're cheating? You're just complaining that your cheats don't work. Doesn't make sense. And it says, please implement. I will change to 5 stars. Yeah, you really need McHooperson's 5-star rating here. Your game is fucked, Activision. Next is Flobby Doodle. The downside equals cheaters, hackers are abundant, as are glitches. Matchmaking is terribly unbalanced. Rewards and weapon camo system have nothing to do with the weapon setups you use. Whatever the fuck that means. And there is no default female character. So, cheaters and hackers, they're not abundant. You're probably just mad and crying about it. I play every day. Don't run into blatant hackers pretty much ever. Even at legendary tier of play. Doesn't really happen that much. So my advice to you is get better. And I do agree with the female character part. A lot of girls play the game. Should be a default female character. But your review was shit. So next. Palestine from River to Sea says, laying. I'm in a match right now, and I crouch, then it won't let me get up. I'm sorry. I feel bad for this guy. He's obviously has a lot bigger problems than COD Mobile. Um, I hope the best for him. Good review. Next. Magnificent XXX says, I will change to 5 stars if you add a little motivation to the losing team to not leave during the match by guaranteeing the top 2 players with the most kills on the losing team not lose rank points, or better yet, gain rank points if they get more than 10 kills. It is a terrible game experience being in Master, blah, 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 crying about being low rank. Maybe just get some friends, dude. Like, stop playing with randoms and maybe you'll win more. I recommend getting, I don't know, I don't know how to help you, dude. Making friends is hard for some people, I guess. Um, Also, I do kind of agree that maybe top player, if they perform exceptionally well in comparison to their teammates on the losing team, shouldn't lose rank points on a loss. But definitely not only if they get more than 10 kills isn't shit, dude. I don't know what rank you're playing at, but I recommend just practicing a little bit and not being so bad and making some friends. That's my advice. Drewster055 says, "Fix your game, please. I was 1v1 big with my brother, and next thing you know, he hits every FMJ shot, and when I'm aiming exactly where he's at, the bullets don't pierce." Um, don't see how that's a problem with the game. Sounds like your big brother is an asshole. I feel like you're a child, and I feel bad for putting you on blast. But your review sucks. You made it public, so I'm criticizing you. Drewster0555. Ol Roher says audio. Bad, really bad audio with 5 exclamation points and 3 angry faces. The audio, I mean, yeah, the audio isn't that bad. I mean, it's not great, but it doesn't constitute a 1-star review of the entire game. I don't feel like. Uh, it's all right. I mean, apparently, old Roher doesn't think so. I guess that's his opinion. So I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. I got a lot more of these, so I'm probably gonna make another one of these videos. I think they're hilarious. I hope you do too. There might be a little gameplay left. I'm going to leave that playing. I hope you enjoyed and expect more content from me and some Valorant content. Been working on that, coming soon.